About Aurangzeb. Muhyiddin Muhammad, 3rd November 1618 to 3rd March 1707, commonly known by the sobriquet Aurangzeb or by his regnal title Alamgir in Persian, conqueror of the world, was the sixth Mughal emperor who ruled almost the entire Indian subcontinent for a period of 49 years. Widely considered to be the last effective ruler of the Mughal Empire, Aurangzeb compiled the Fatwa-e-Alamgiri and was among the few monarchs to have fully established Sharia law and Islamic economics throughout the Indian subcontinent. He was an accomplished military leader whose rule has been the subject of praise, though he has also been described as the most controversial ruler in Indian history. He was a notable expansionist. During his reign, the Mughal Empire reached its greatest extent, ruling over nearly all of the Indian subcontinent. During his lifetime, victories in the south expanded the Mughal Empire to 4 million square kilometers, and he ruled over a population estimated to be over 158 million subjects. Under his reign, India surpassed King China to become the world's largest economy and biggest manufacturing power, with nearly a quarter of global GDP and more than the entirety of Western Europe, and its largest and wealthiest subdivision, the Bengal Suba, signaled proto-industrialization. Aurangzeb was noted for his religious piety. He memorized the entire Quran, studied hadiths, and stringently observed the rituals of Islam and transcribed copies of the Quran. He also patronized works of Islamic and Arabic calligraphy. Multiple interpretations of Aurangzeb's life and reign over the years by critics have led to a very complicated legacy. Some argue that his policies abandon his predecessor's legacy of pluralism and religious tolerance, citing his introduction of the jizya tax and other policies based on Islamic ethics. His demolition of Hindu temples, the executions of his elder brother Dara Shikoh, King Sambhaji of the Marathas, and the Sikh Guru Tegh Bahadur, and the prohibition and supervision of behavior and activities that are forbidden in Islam, such as gambling, fornication, and consumption of alcohol and narcotics. At the same time, some historians question the historical authenticity of the claims of his critics, arguing that his destruction of temples has been exaggerated and noting that he built more temples than he destroyed, paid for their maintenance, employed significantly more Hindus in his imperial bureaucracy than his predecessors, and opposed bigotry against Hindus and Shia Muslims. Here are some images from what we have learned today. Part 2 is coming next week, so stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share my videos. Watch my previous video on my introduction of Westminster Abbey.